Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Nyomi, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Nyomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Or have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step on the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune into the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is Friday, January 12, 2024, and welcome back, my beautiful souls. I am your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here, and you are listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we are our focus is on our continued trip is on handling obstacles and being committed to our aims. So let's begin with a quick overview on our prior episodes in which we looked at setting aims and overcoming beliefs into developing supportive behaviors. And then these findings serves as a foundation for today's critical conversation. And it's about navigating setbacks and staying committed to your intentions. All right. So we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about understanding setbacks as growth opportunities. All right. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to kickstart your journey to a healthier, more fulfilling life? Introducing Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks. This transformative journal is your personal guide to achieving physical, mental, and emotional well-being. With its easy-to-follow prompts and powerful exercises, you'll embark on a 90-day healing journey like no other. Each morning, as you open the pages of this journal, you'll discover thought-provoking questions, uplifting affirmations, and space to reflect on your progress. It's your secret weapon to breaking free from old patterns and embracing a healthier, sexier you. Say goodbye to self-doubt and hello to self-love. Good Morning, My Sexy People will empower you to make positive changes every single day. You'll develop healthy habits, cultivate gratitude, and unlock your true potential. Whether you're seeking to improve your fitness, boost your confidence, or find inner peace, this journal is your trusted companion. It's the support system you need to stay motivated, focused, and inspired throughout your journey. Don't wait another day to start living your best life. Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off. Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks is available now on Amazon. Grab your copy today and begin your transformation. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself, set your intentions, and unleash the sexy, vibrant person within. Get your copy of Good Morning, My Sexy People today, and let the healing begin.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about navigating setbacks and staying committed to your intentions. So before we get into our topic for today, let's begin by grounding ourselves with the breathing technique, all right? This technique helps us to stay focused and composed, especially while discussing a difficult subject like dealing with setbacks. So join me in this soothing exercise as we prepare to face adversity with resilience and grace. And if this is your first time listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast and you're wondering what we're doing, we open up the show with a nice breathing exercise to get us grounded and prepared for the receiving of whatever the topic that we're speaking on today. And as I said before, today we're speaking on navigating setbacks and staying committed. So what I want you to do at this time, I want you just to get relaxed. Find a relaxing place, space, or wherever that you're at. Now take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold your breath. for a moment and then slowly exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress. Now let's start a rhythmic breathing pattern. Breathe in deeply for a count of 4, feeling your body, your belly expand. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Then exhale slowly for a count of 4, allowing your body to relax. Continue this pattern of inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and exhaling for 4 counts. And with each breath, imagine yourself becoming now more composed and centered. Now as you breathe, I want you to focus on cultivating an inner sense of calm and resilience. Visualize a strong and steady foundation within you, like an unshakable mountain or a tall oak tree. Feel the strength and the stability within you growing with each breath. If any distractions or negative thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently bring your attention back to your breath and allow yourself to be fully present in this moment. As you continue this rhythmic breathing, remind yourself that you have the inner strength and resilience to face any adversity that comes your way. Trust in your ability to handle challenges with grace and poise. Take a final deep breath in. And as you exhale, release any remaining tension or worry. Allow yourself to feel fully present and ready to tackle whatever lies behind you. Now when you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to your surroundings, all right? And I want you to remember that this simple breathing exercise is always available to help you to stay composed and prepared for adversity. And use it whenever you need to find your inner strength and face challenges in grace and resilience. And I hope that this guided breathing exercise helps you to stay grounded and prepared in whatever comes your way. But also I wanted to announce this today too, is that I decided to take a lot of the breathing and the guided meditation that I have done on each one of these shows and create a playlist on my Nyomi's World podcast. So not only can you hear it, but also you can visually see it as well. And that was start on Monday. Martin Luther King birthday, where we celebrate Martin Luther King birthday. And that was where it was started. And that's YouTube at Nyomi's World. At Nyomi's World, that is where you can get a dosage of some guided meditation. I will definitely be using some that I previously used in our episodes here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, but also I will be doing some new ones as well. All right, so let's get into the topic in hand. And we're talking about navigating setbacks and staying committed to your intentions. The first thing we'll talk about is understanding setbacks as growth opportunities. And in this segment, we look at setbacks as a significant possibilities for growth rather than just challenges. And we'll talk about how encouraging challenges may actually increase or are resolved and deepen our devotion to our goals. And understanding these viewpoints is very critical for changing the approach to our setbacks. So we actually talked about setbacks and adversity and overcoming in previous episodes. But today we're just going to get a little deeper, especially when it's talking about for us setting intentions. Now, looking at setbacks as significant possibilities for growth rather than just challenges requires a shift in perspectives and in mindset. And I have a few ways that you can adopt to a viewpoint and understand on how encountering challenges can increase or resolve or deepen our devotion to our goals. First, we need to embrace the growth mindset. Adopting a growth mindset means believing that setbacks and challenges are opportunities for learning and development. Rather than seeing setbacks as failures, View them as stepping stones towards growth and improvement. Embrace the idea that challenges provide valuable lessons and insights that can propel you forward. So you understand that? So it's all about embracing the growth mindset and understanding that setbacks are an opportunity for growth learning. The next one is cultivate resilience. Challenges and setbacks test our resilience and determination. So by overcoming obstacles, we build a resilience and develop this strength to persevere. In each setback, it presents an opportunity to develop our resilient muscles, allowing us to bounce back stronger and more determined to achieve our goals. And if you remember, we talked about this in our resilience episode a few weeks back. Also, another one is learn from failure. I believe we talk about this every other day. Failure is a natural part of journey towards success, and it provides valuable lessons and feedbacks that can guide us towards a better strategies and approaches. So instead of focusing on the negative aspect of the failure, use it as an opportunity to self-reflect and learn. Analyze what went wrong, identify areas of improvement, and adjust your approach accordingly. A few weeks ago, I talked about this, and what I talked about is looking at our life as school, a test. We don't know everything. And even if we were to read books, go to counseling, and all of these other different things, the way that we approach life is totally different. It's totally different. What we can do is we can use a guide from other people and adjust it what best fits for us. So knowing that you're doing something for the first time, you don't know everything. So there will be things, that mistakes that have been made. There will be some failures in that aspect. But as I say, I don't look at it as failures. I look at those as lessons that I learned. I don't look at them as failures. I look at lessons that I learned. And if you use that, mindset, is like, okay, we're going to test this out. We're going to see if this works. All right? We're going to test it out, and we're going to see if it's working. If it doesn't, we're going to adjust it. We're going to acknowledge what's wrong, and we're going to adjust it. All right, next is setbacks as a course correction. View setback as a course correction rather than roadblocks. Sometimes challenges arise to redirect us towards better path or to refine our goals. Embracing setbacks as opportunities to reassess and realign our goals can lead to greater clarity and purpose in our pursuit. So I just spoke about that. Like we're using our life as a test. And I'm going to be very honest, even me sitting right now, speaking to you all on this podcast, this is a test for all of us. This is a test for me. So even if I've gotten something wrong, excuse my language, wrong or not so correct, I have an opportunity to look over it and come back and correct it in next week, tomorrow, later on today. You understand what I'm saying? To adjust it. But the thing is to do it. Is to do it, to live in it and learn from it. The thing is, don't allow you to perceive a setback as a failure and that, no, I don't want to be around it. No, find out what it is. Reshape your approach. Understanding the setback and the challenges can deepen our resolve, allow us to adapt and change our approach. So use each setback as an opportunity to evaluate your current method and seek new strength. And practice self-reflection. Always take time to reflect on your experiences and setback. Also, stay positive. Stay positive and persistent. Maintaining a positive mindset in face of setbacks is very, very crucial. To remind yourself that your ultimate goals and stay focused. Focus on the bigger picture. Celebrate those small wins. Recognize and celebrate those small victories along the way. And embrace flexibility. Understand that sometimes there will be some adjustment because life be lifing. Life be happening. So sometimes what your initial intention was, is sometimes it shifts. And be okay with that. So this is where you come to adjust things. All right. All right. So those are some strategies and tips that you can use to overcome challenges. All right. They help you to shift your perspective. Okay. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to talk about more strategies on staying committed to motivating during your setbacks. All right. It's your girl, the Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
Hey, it's your girl, the Goddess Nyomi Banks, and make sure you tune in every Thursday night to Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast, where we talk about everything from love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more. We're bridging the gap between them all, and we even talk about spiritual uplifting. You need to stop by Neon.com, Mike, as well as the BTG crew. We have some amazing guests that come through. You never know. Just make sure you tune in Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to AskNyomi.com and tell them Nyomi sent you. All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, the Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about navigating setbacks and staying committed to your intentions. And in the last segment, we talked about understanding setbacks as growth opportunities. And now we're going to do strategies on staying committed and motivating during setbacks. It is frequently easier said than done to remain engaged and motivated in the face of setbacks. And in this segment, I'll share practical tactics and tips to help you stay focused and motivated. And we'll speak about how to reassess and adapt your strategies and get support and maintain your intentions front and centered, and even when things get rough. Facing setbacks can be very challenging, but these are some practical tactics and tips that can help you to stay focused and motivated. One is to reframe setbacks as learning opportunities. So instead of viewing setbacks as failures, reframe them with a valuable learning experience. And it's something we spoke in the last segment. Ask yourself, what lesson can you extract from the situation? What lessons can you extract from the situation? And how can you use this knowledge to improve your future strategies? See, this mind shift can help you to stay motivated and prevent setbacks from demotivating you. You understand that? The next one is to break down your goals into smaller, achievable tasks. When faced with a setback, it can be very overwhelming to think about the bigger picture. It does. When you think about the bigger things, sometimes it could become overwhelming. So set it there and then start to make smaller goals to get to that bigger one. If you have to take your mind back and say, you had to crawl before you walk. Think of that in that aspect. I have to crawl before I walk. And then with walking, especially going up a flight of stairs, we're not taking the elevator, we're taking steps. So that first step, that's a goal. Then go to the second step, that's another goal. Let's take it step by step. Create a support system. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, mentors, or like-minded individuals who can provide encouragement, guidance, and accountability. Share your goals and challenges with them and seek the support when needed. Having a support system can help remind you of your intentions and provide you with motivation and perspective that you need to have. A few years ago, I had joined a women's women's working with wealthy women. That's what it is. Women working with wealthy women. And I joined a few other Facebook groups. And start off with there. Start off even in your immediate Facebook group, find, the people around you that are like-minded like you. And for me, there's a lot of opportunities and there's a lot of like-minded people that were that were in that group, there were no outsides that was there. So it was more comfortable for me to be able to speak and talk, especially about me building wealth or, doing business in today's society. The next one is practice self-care. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This including getting enough rest, eating nutritious meals, and engaging in regular exercise, and managing your stress through activities like meditation or hobbies. Self-care helps replenish your energy levels. It reduces stress and maintains positive mindset, all of which are very crucial for staying focused and motivated. For me, I love music. And I love to dance. And I mentioned this several times. For me, even when I'm working, I will stop on my break and turn on some music and vibe. And what I mean vibe out, I'm doing a whole routine of a song that either, if it's not New Edition, SWV, I am doing a full out. Because what that does, it adjusts my energy. It changes my energy flow to where now I can come back and sit back at my desk and have a fresh mind. It kind of replenishes my soul. Literally, what was that, Wednesday? No, Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Wednesday, I literally took the whole day off. I took me a spiritual bath. I replenished. The only thing that I did was I did this morning show. That's it. That's it. I didn't do anything else. I took me a beautiful hour spiritual bath. I read a book. I turned on some music. Like I was in it because I knew I needed to. I felt drained a little bit. And I understood what was the drainage. I understood where it was coming from. But at that moment, I needed to have to take time to myself, and say, all right, let's clear all of this air. Let's clear all of this energy, because some of this is not yours. And I want you to sit and I want you to replenish yourself, refuel yourself. Because you have to do that. I have to refuel myself, because I cannot continue to keep pouring into others from a half full cup, or better yet, a half empty cup. So if I don't have anybody around me to pour into me, I have to replenish myself. And not meaning that the people around me don't pour into me. Sometimes people don't have the capacity to pour into others. Does that make sense? So even when choosing those that surrounded around you, and I'm just being honest, be mindful. Don't just choose because, oh, that's my good girlfriend but if she hasn't or isn't going through a healing process, and she's not looking to adjust her goals or her alignment of who she is, you understand what I'm saying? whatever, friends, family members, all of those that maybe you have to find other people that you are aligned with. That's why I said go to Facebook groups. There's a ton of Facebook groups out there. Better yet, email me. You understand what I'm saying? You want friends that's going to, make you accountable, but make sure that it's coming from a good space, in a good place. And why I say that now is because right now we are going through this self-love journey to where now we are learning more about ourselves. And sometimes we have aligned that old version of us with people that are no longer aligned with us. But then we have this sense of that we need to stay with them, that we feel there's an obligation, that we can't outgrow them. And it's really not outgrowing them, it's just growing in another way. Sometimes people want to be stagnant where they're at of fear. But for you now, you no longer have that. Fear is nothing to you but an illusion. It's but an illusion. So now you have to move forward and find other like-minded people as you. And visualize success. That's our last one. Visualize success and stay connected to your why. Stay connected to your why. Regularly remind yourself of your ultimate goals and the reason why you started on this journey in the first place. As I'm talking to you right now, I look on my door and I have a big cardboard with my whys. Matter of fact, I have 10 whys. I have 10 whys on why I need to become successful, on why I need to heal and elevate and grow. 10. I have 10. You might have 5. You might just have 1. But whatever your why is, write them down. Write them big. Put it on your wall. Like I say, I have reminders everywhere on my wall. Affirmations on stickies. Because sometimes I need that reminder. I do. All right. So those were some of the tips and tactics that I've given out now. So we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back because, today is Friday. And even though we have been doing guided meditations, several times this week, we cannot end our week without doing a guided meditation, all right? So we will be back. It's your girl, the Goddess NmW&x here on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
I often find myself feeling stuck in my life and like I'm not reaching my full potential. But with Elevate Me, self-discovery, I've been able to tap into my inner self and discover what I truly want out of life. Elevate Me, self-discovery is an incredible program that combines video learning, self-help, and amazing audio to guide you through a journey of self-discovery. From feeling freedom and guided meditation to self-love and empowerment, this program is perfect for anyone looking to unlock their full potential. Don't let life pass you by.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl, the Goddess NmW&x here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we were talking about navigating setbacks and staying committed to your intentions. And in the first 2 segments, we were talking about understanding setbacks and growth, as well as I shared some techniques to staying committed and motivated during your setbacks. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to do a nice guided meditation to help with navigating setbacks and staying committed to your intentions, all right? All right, I want you to begin by finding a quiet and comfortable space where you can relax. Now I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. And close your eyes and allow your body to relax into a comfortable position. Now bring your attention to your breath. And take a moment to notice the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Allow your breath to flow naturally without trying to change it in any way. Now as you breathe, bring your mind to a recent setback or challenge that you face and allow yourself to fully acknowledge and accept the emotions that arise from the setback without judgment. Now with each inhale, imagine yourself inhaling strength, resilience, and determination. Yes. Now as you exhale, release any negativity or any self-doubt that may be lingering within you. Visualize these negative emotions leaving your body as you breathe out. Now shift your focus to your intentions and remember why you started on this path, and reconnect with your deepest desires and values, and allow a sense of clarity and purpose to fill your being. As thoughts or distraction arise, gently let them go and return your attention to your breath and your intentions. Remind yourself that setbacks are temporary and they do not define your journey. Visualize yourself overcoming obstacles with grace and ease. See yourself moving forward, step by step, towards your goal. Embrace the feeling of empowerment and determination that arises from this visualization. Now I want you to take a few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. All right, so I want you to remember that setbacks are a natural part of life, but they don't have to be a derail for you from your intentions. Use this guided meditation whenever you need to refocus or regain motivation in staying committed to your path. And I hope that this meditation helps you to navigate setbacks and stay aligned with your intentions. So remember, I had said that starting on Monday that I was going to post several different guided meditation videos during the week on Nyomi's World YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel at Nyomi's World, please go do now. And even on there, you will see that I have a 30-day self-love challenge. I have different things on there, as well as my Ask Naomi Bridging the Gap podcast, my shorts. Everything is there with Nyomi's World. So our goal is to really, truly elevate Nyomi's World to where you can kind of go to Nyomi's World for everything. It's like a one-stop shop, literally like a one-stop shop. But again, I want to truly thank you all for joining me on this journey. I've been openly going through this journey for a good 2 years. And, you know, for me posting on my social media pages, from now creating the Season of Self-Love, from writing a book and an ebook, that I've been allowed to welcome others into this journey, and I thank you for trusting me on this path. So as we conclude today's episode, I encourage you to accept failures as a natural part of your journey. And I just want you to remember that every single struggle is a stepping stone to increase strength and comprehension. So again, I thank you for joining me today. And if you're new, thank you, and you are welcome anytime. And I encourage you to stay true to your ideals, even when the going gets rough. I want you to keep strong, keep focused, and let's make every setback a springboard for a return. All right? Have a good one and enjoy your weekend. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Season of Self-Love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Sending light, love, and prayers.